So how do you script your videos? That's a big
Man,
question a lot of people have.
that's a good question. So I tell folks like that I'm teaching video to is just like I think I have a roadmap of where I want the whole video to go. I create an outline online, like just a piece of paper that I bring with me. So my videographer, not my videographer. You guys that say that, correct me out.
Do I say that? Is
No,
that
yeah, no, a lot of people.
video
I feel like
videographer?
videographer. That's
Videographer.
kind of
Oh,
a
and there's okay, you leave the O out there, like realtor.
realtor. So I
Mhm.
put an outline together, and he and I kind of know the shoot and what's going to be for the day. And then for each shot that we take, I typically say to myself, okay, what are the 2 or 3 things that I'm trying to get across in this little section? So if it's, we're downtown today, here's why people come here. And if you're trying to find this area, here's how you do it, right? And so there's no like scripting. I don't read anything. It's just more or less in my mind, I think, okay, the 2 or 3 things that I want to get across to the viewer in this little section, and then we roll. And so I think if you have just a clear path of where you're trying to take people, it just makes the video go a little bit more smooth.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think a lot of times what I'll do is I'll do just bullet points just so I don't forget to talk about something.
Yep.
But when I script out a video, and I still do sometimes, if there's like a lot of like numbers in there or something really specific, I may script out a section.
Sure.
But when I'm recording the video, like you can tell, I'm like, my face is kind of like this, and I'm like straining to remember these numbers, and like you can just see it in my face that I'm not being very natural and very fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, I mean, I was watching some of your videos. It's very organic. It's like you're just kind of walking and talking with somebody, just kind of having a conversation.
Yeah, I think to me that I like if we're going back to authenticity is what converts probably best for people. I think that the folks that script it too much, and it's easy to do in the beginning, like you don't want to screw up.
Yeah.
But the more authentic you can be and just kind of off the cuff, the better your videos are going to be. And so, yeah, I think, like you said, the bullet points, especially for data stuff, even if you pause though at that moment, you're like, you're kind of off the cuff, and you're like, so last year, people, there were like 200, I'm looking here, 25 million people now here in the DC, Virginia metro area, whatever it is, right? Like that, again, plays into the authenticity that you actually had to stop and look at something.
Right. Yeah.
Where if you're just kind of reading the whole time, people are going to know.
Yeah. I mean, even if you have to pull out your phone and kind of read it off your phone.
Yeah. That's a cool
thing. I think a growing trend on YouTube is towards authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time when everybody just had a green screen and everybody had one of those little tablets that they're reading the scripts off of.
Yep.
And like that was good enough. And I think now just being more authentic and more natural on there, you're just seeing a lot more of that on YouTube, a little bit rougher cuts, Casey Neistat. I mean, a lot of stuff's just on a cell phone, and it's, not the best camera angles or anything, but he's very authentic. I think that's kind of the trend that we're going in on the platform.